You've just had a breakup, came out of the blue. You thought this was your person. You needed them at this time, especially. And they manufacture some excuse that you'd never heard of before. Let me read this for you, everybody. Susan Winter here, helping you through your breakups and trying to make sense of the things that seem so confusing when they happen, especially our many contradictory feelings over how we feel about this person that we so trusted, who's now so broken our trust. This is from Tiffany. Tiffany says, after a year, my ex suddenly bailed on me over an issue he said was a deal breaker, even though he never mentioned it prior to breaking up with me. This also happened at a time of crisis in my life when I needed him most. My logic knows that this man was clearly not the one and that I wouldn't be happy if we were still together. So why do my feelings still want him so badly? Isn't that the truth, right? So even though we can say to ourselves, I know you're not good for me, even though we can say to ourselves, I know that you are not the one for me, we still have these feelings because they were, after all, our person. A year, that's no small amount of time. How do we handle breakups? Because they are truly a rupture of trust. This was the person that we thought would be by our side. Now, you'll notice that right here, Tiffany is doing the same thing we all do. You've got the battle between your head and your heart. You've got the battle between your go-to, always knew where we were going on a Friday night, always had my plus one, had my partner for intimacy, had the person I called right away when something happens. Now there's this void. It's that void that triggers that feeling to want them, even though mentally we know they're not the right one. It's so easy because whenever something is there and it's gone, there's a vacuum, there's an empty space. This is why some people, in attempt to replace the person that left, will just go out hunting for the first person they can find and hook up in, a rebound relationship just to make the pain go away. I know there are a lot of different ways to do this, but what's the healthy way? Exactly what Tiffany's doing. Reach out, figure it out. Know that the reason you're missing them is that they have been such a part of your life. To not have them there is odd now. And reroute that impulse to contact them. It's like when somebody passes. If any of you have had a parent or a friend that's passed, the first couple months even, you pick up the phone and you have the impulse to call them. You have to remember they're not here anymore. And this is the same process of grieving that we go through. We also have to remember, for reasons that our partner may never reveal to us, they are going through their own stuff. When they've been in a long-term committed relationship and they bail, there is good reason. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they're afraid to tell you because it will hurt your feelings. Maybe they met somebody else. Maybe this manufactured excuse that Tiffany found that's now the deal breaker, simply the thing manufactured as an escape card. And that's unfortunate because if the conversation had been open from day one where the discontent is happening, it would have been a lot easier to address it. But evidently, her partner didn't give her the opportunity to do so. When they make up their mind they're leaving, they just leave. It might be slowly. It might be that they're smiling all their way through the winding down, but that's how some people prefer to play it. Is it fair? No, not really. In a long-standing committed relationship, you should be given a chance to talk about the issue or even the fact that you have your partner saying to you, I'm feeling discontent. I'm kind of bored with this. We do the same thing all the time. But oftentimes, people think it's easier to switch partners, to simply evacuate the situation because, why deal with it? And this is what's a very unfortunate part of our modern day is that changing partners is so easy. Fixing the root cause in why we get discontent would be valuable information for us when we are looking for a prospective partner so that we know exactly what we need, not just get there, get bored, get complacent, get whatever, like the thrill is gone. Because after a year, the arc of the honeymoon period, it's fulfilled itself. So it could be that this person that wanted you so much and loved you in the beginning kind of went through the lust, the infatuation stage, things got real, and they're like, yeah, how do I tell them this? Things got real. I just kind of don't want to be here anymore. And this will happen. So what we do is deconstruct the perfect person. Tiffany, it's not the perfect person, but for the rest of you, really take a look at Breakup Triage. I did this before. I'm going to say it 1,000 times. It's free on Audible. If you're a subscriber, it's a couple bucks on Amazon. It's going to walk you through the first 7 steps. But number one is you've got to have a reason. If they don't give you one and they give you a bogus reason, and you know that, if their reason is bogus, you are going to default to the fact that they were done for reasons they chose not to share with me. That's kind of rotten. And you know that that's not a person you want to be with. There are people who have a disposition for a long-standing relationship. They make a commitment to the person. They make a commitment to the ideal of staying together. They understand it's not always going to be the infatuation period. They know that. These are the people we are looking for that have that kind of internal commitment to really try. And if they're encountering an issue, that they at least present you with the information so that possibly you could shift. Because a lot of times what's thrown away in a cavalier fashion was actually very, very good. So I hope this helps you. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net for sure. Subscribe, comment, tell your friends if you like this material. Definitely, definitely check out Breakup Triage. And if you need help for a consultation, chat me up, SusanWinter.net. Thank you.